So today we're going to do a little Halloween project. Just something fun. Why not? It's October after all. I'm going to do two little mini projects in one video. Got some little coaster molds that don't want to come out of the wrapper. And I've got one little dish mold. Now for the dish, let's see which one we can put. Which one do I want to put these in? Okay, come on. Oh, it's crazy. There it goes. Are these wet enough? And for the other, I got these awesome little bitty spiders. I have to remember to put them upside down because whatever's here is going to be the bottom. I hope they don't float on me. Do you know how hard it is to make these look random? That's not bad. Okay. Now the candy dish, or soap, actually I was going to make this be a soap dish. I was torn between spiders and candy corn. So let's see what happens if I use both. Another bag of candy corn. These ones were too fat to go in there. I don't use whole ones. If some of these are broken, I don't want to put that one in. Oh, I know what I'll do. Let's make it have a little surprise when people pick up the soap. I really good one. He's shaped really good. So if somebody picks up the soap dish, they'll get a surprise. And I might as well throw in some more so that I use less resin. Fill up a little extra space. Did I ever mention I don't like candy corn? I don't even like the smell of it. Now the part we all know how to do. This particular one is 1-to-1 mixture, equal amounts by volume, part A and part B. I'm going to just use up the last of what I have. I do have a little bracelet mold over here if I have extra, if I need it. I'm just going to use everything that I've got. That appears to be exactly 4 ounces. It's hard to see, but there are measurements on this cup. And that appears to be exactly 4 ounces of part A. So I will add 4 ounces of part B. I actually have an uneven amount of these because my part A leaked in shipping. So I will have leftover hardener when I'm done. To find out if there's something I can do with that. And now, I don't know if you can see the color difference between part A and part B. This is the resin, this is the hardener. Now I stir. See how it gets all stringy looking? That tells you it's not fully mixed. Obviously, I just started. Be sure I scrape the sides. This container is actually really nice. It's super flat down the sides, and the bottom is perfectly flat also. I got it at the dollar store. It's supposed to be some sort of a drinking container. I'm going to get more of them. Now it's bubbly, but it is not streaky anymore. There we go. There's a good angle. There's bubbles, but it's clear. I will still stir for another minute just to be sure. Again, bottom. So this one I definitely want to be clear. Make sure some of these go all the way to the edges so that you can tell where the edges are when you go to set a drink down. Okay. But this one I think I'm going to add a little bit of color to. So I'll pour this one and then this one. I think this only was a 4-ounce mold. Yes, and I have 8 ounces, so I should have plenty. I'm going to have to sand a little bit of this down afterwards because some of these are too thick. But that's okay. Now let's add some color to our spider one. Now, this is just some ultra gloss violet paint. I'm going to try and add just a tiny bit because I don't want this to become opaque. I just want to give it a tint. And because I want such a small amount, I'm going to actually just scrape some off of here. That might even be too much. We'll find out. Yeah, that might be too much, but we have what we have. I am trying to pour from up a little higher to reduce bubbles. I'll hit these with a flame after I'm done pouring. And I do not believe that is enough for the bracelet mold. So this is where I put my overspill or overage. And every time it gets full, I pop it out of there and use it for an incense tray or something. I will come back and torch the bubbles again later. And tomorrow, hopefully I can pop these out. So it's now the next morning. I'm ready to take these out of their molds. And let's see how they look. That one came out pretty good. There are tiny bubbles in it, but I don't have a pressure pot, and when you set it on the table, you don't see them. This one, I will have to sand this off later after it's cured a little bit more. I popped bubbles for hours on these, about every 20-30 minutes, and this still came up after I went to bed. So I will sand that off in a couple days when this is hard enough. Right now it is not flexible anymore, but it's not, actually I can slightly bend it. So it's not 100% cured yet. Spiders. I did make that a little too opaque, but I still like it. I love the candy corn one. And now the soap dish, which I'm really hoping will look cool. Because this was a thicker piece, it actually cured better. Smaller ones take longer. They'll have to sit for a couple days before they're 100% cured. Oh yeah.